Shakur Stevenson is calling out Gervonta Davis, making it clear he's had enough of the delays and excuses. The WBC champion is pushing for the fight to finally happen, urging Tank to put pen to paper so they can settle their rivalry inside the ring once and for all.
To go with Tank, everyone's gonna go with Tank, It would be a very interesting fight. Shakur takes a good shot, though. He's a specialist. That's why some fights that he doesn't look good in, because he's so superior. He is boring watching sometimes. But he's a specialist. He knows what he's doing. He's hard to beat. To bring out the best in Shakur, you gotta pressure him like Tank. Tank will bring out the best of him, and we'll see a great fight. Tank is just a monster right now.
Shakur Stevenson explained that he prefers not to discuss Gervonta Davis, saying he finds the way he acts unusual and believes Davis isn't interested in stepping into the ring with him.
Man, look, man. Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Gervonta Tank Davis, let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me and let's make the fight happen, man. Come on.
Shakur Stevenson made it clear that he's in control of who he faces next, rejecting any pressure to take on opponents he has no interest in. He emphasized that he's not willing to accept matchups, particularly against fighters who already have several defeats on their record.
Which I don't really like talking about him.
Yeah.
Cause the way that he move is goofy to me. It's some weird. So I really don't like speaking on him, but if same thing that
fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with T.O. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on fight night and resolve every.
Shakur Stevenson has now issued a direct challenge to both Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney, urging them to back up their words with action in the ring. He made it clear he's done with the talk and wants them to move things forward by agreeing to the fight.
I'm gonna lie though, with all due respect, right? I don't have to do nothing. I'm in a position to choose whatever I want to do. So
you just said that even though you're in that position, you still gonna fight everybody.
I will fight him. I just told you I will fight him 2 seconds ago. But when somebody says you have to, that's the words that's kind of like I don't respond well.
Shakur Stevenson accused Gervonta Davis of avoiding top-level opponents, claiming he's been taking easier fights instead of facing serious challenges. He also pointed out what he sees as a contradiction, questioning why Davis won't step into the ring to settle things directly. Gervonta Davis brushed off both Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, pointing out that neither has truly proven themselves at the 135-pound division. He also suggested they didn't show much punching power in the lower weight classes. Davis added that skill alone isn't enough in boxing. Eventually, everyone gets it, and what truly matters is how a fighter responds in that moment.
Fight can't happen. I think somebody got to be scared.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
I mean, you've stated on the record you want it.
Yes, for sure. And he goes out there and he disses me all the time and speak bad about my name. So it's like, if you feel the way that you feel about me, oh, I'm not this and I didn't do nothing for the sport of boxing as you stated, then fight me.
Right.
Why you can't go fight
and make some money?
Exactly.
Why Put me in my place and make some money. Why?
Gervonta Davis said he believes the only person capable of defeating him is himself, stressing that his toughest challenge is maintaining discipline and focus. He acknowledged that in a matchup with Shakur Stevenson, even a brief lapse mentally could be costly since Stevenson would take advantage right away. He also named the only fighters he sees as real threats: Devin Haney, Stevenson, and himself.
Some of your 135 contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson. Well, of course, he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right. So why people even talk like he the best at? He didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30, or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you? All that is okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you going to get hit. What you going to do when you...
Keyshawn Davis shared that Shakur Stevenson is often labeled the next breakout star because many fans struggle to picture anyone defeating him. He also noted that the discussion around a potential showdown between Gervonta Davis and Stevenson isn't one-sided, but rather a genuine debate with strong arguments on both sides. Eddie Hearn has revealed a surprising update regarding Gervonta Davis and his next fight, hinting that his upcoming move could be against an unexpected opponent rather than the names fans have been anticipating.
Do you think people say that Shakur Stevenson then is the next big thing in the sport?
For one, I really think the fans don't really see nobody beating Shakur. When people bring up him and Tank, when I see and I go read like little stuff about it, they really be debating. It don't be like, oh, Tank is gonna destroy this guy and everybody is saying it. No, that be like real debates. Like, no, this Shakur, this, that. And then not only that, now you see Shakur moving up in weight. He's filling out. He's dropping this dude. He went crazy that last fight. That last fight was like kind of crazy. You go back and watch. That was crazy, you know. So now I think people is getting another insight on Shakur. Like, nah, this kid, he been kicking for a long time now. This kid probably really is the real deal.
Eddie Hearn stated that after facing Lamont Roach Jr., the only matchup that truly makes sense for Gervonta Davis is a showdown with Shakur Stevenson. He also mentioned that another possible opponent, likely Jake Paul, could generate strong sales because of the controversy surrounding it.
Tank's promoter. What would the next step be for Tank?
I heard they were going to fight Jake Paul. When I see Jake Paul at the event and I see Jake Paul posting from the private jet with a picture of Gervonta Davis.
Slapped it.
Yeah, but they had that for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
You had to buy it. You had to get it made.
Yeah, but I can't believe that fight was going to happen. But anyway, crazy stuff's happening. Yeah, you got to rematch Lamont Roach. You got to. It'll probably get ordered. That's the reality by the New York State Athletic Commission. But listen, they may have got lucky because the only fight for Tank outside of after Lamont Roach was Shakur Stevenson.
Facts.
Eddie Hearn described Gervonta Davis as one of the most exciting and dangerous fighters in boxing today. He highlighted Davis's knockout power and his ability to completely change the course of a fight in an instant. Hearn also suggested that Davis has what it takes to deal with the division's most skilled technical boxers.
Now they've got another opponent that will do well at the gate because of the controversy.
Yep.
And it ain't Shakur Stevenson. I keep telling people Shakur Stevenson beats Tank. You cannot say that Shakur Stevenson would not have beaten Tank last Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis is relying heavily on his knockout power, confident that a single shot could change everything. He also feels that the defensive style of Shakur Stevenson may eventually break down if the pressure becomes too intense.
See, the thing is with Tank, who I think is a brilliant fighter, right? So exciting, very heavy-handed. He loses a lot of rounds, right? He lost rounds against Frank Martin. He lost rounds against Ryan Garcia. He lost rounds against Pitbull Cruz. And these are all guys that aren't on the same level as Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson. So he has to put a dent in these people, otherwise he'll get beat. But he does put a dent in it because he punches really hard, and Tank's not just a puncher, he's got a good boxing IQ as well. I just don't think he's technically, or the IQ is as good as Lomachenko or as good as...
Gervonta Davis dismissed the hype around Shakur Stevenson, pointing out he hasn't proven himself at lightweight yet. He added that power changes everything at 135 and questioned how Stevenson would react once he inevitably gets hit.
Do you think that's gonna be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Cause he a good boxer, nigga. Like that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. If go look at his fight.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
put him on game.
Hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like
Shakur Stevenson is training with Terrence Crawford every day, focusing on intense drills, sparring, and conditioning. Their sessions are built on discipline and consistency, helping both fighters stay sharp, motivated, and constantly improving.